Dear Rockstar.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready? Woo! It's time right here on YouTube. It is the value of wrestling in your face right here, right now with the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about everything independent wrestling. One of our newest favorite shows each and every week. We are always excited to get right here, right now, and party like it's going out of style. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only El Uno Supremo, Mr. Z, and of course, you know me. I am the big time, the B to the B. I'm the one ready to rock it like it's going out of style. And ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a night. Lots to talk about. Lots of great action coming up here for the weekend. Some great stuff. Something going on in Oasis Pro training right now. If you're on Instagram and following them, you can see what's going on there. Maybe, I don't know if it's still live, but it was live briefly before we came on the air. If you're here, jump in the chat, say hello, tell us what you're doing. If you got a major match coming up or if you got a show coming up, let's talk about it. Drop it in the chat. Tell us what's going on. We know there's a big show. There's big shows. Now, tomorrow, unfortunately, there was supposed to be some scheduled event. We were supposed to be at Hoodslam. Mr. Z, are you going to say hi? Or have I just been talking the whole time? Let's Mr. Z talk before I get going.
I'm just sitting here letting you go. I mean, why not?
Anyways, Mr. Z in the house, and we were supposed to go to Hoodslam, but we never got back, so we can't get those plans in place. But Hoodslam is having an event tomorrow night in Oakland, California. It should be a great banger of a show. That starts at, I believe, like 7 o'clock and goes till 11 p.m. A long night of wrestling over there in Oakland at Hoodslam. But that's just tomorrow. one of the shows tomorrow. We got 3 different shows that I know of right now that are happening tomorrow across California Bay Area, Hoodslam in Oakland, and of course the prospect shows from PCW Pro Championship Wrestling. I don't know if these are still affiliated with West Coast Wrestling Federation. That's a mouthful, but the prospect shows are going down tomorrow in Yuba City at what I've heard is now Pizza Guys Arena or something like that. So if you're in Yuba City, no, it's so hard to say far. I guess they changed. Anyways, they do have Dickie Dakin appearing live, the Last Man Standing winner. Our boys, Aiden Andrew, Bryce Kuza, they are going to be in action. The all-day crew at the Prospect Show taking on Nathan Brick and Jason Xavier of The Appeal. That is a match that anywhere is worth $1, the top build. If you want to go see something good there, the all-day crew, The Appeal. If you're in Yuba City, check out that. That's just one match to go watch for sure. Also on the card in tag team action, we're going to see the dudes take on the newest member or the latest member of ADK, Cairo Leon and Preston Price, name changes. Anyways, Preston Price, Cairo Leon tagging up to take on the dudes. That should be fun. OC Hayes in action against Brandon Nash. Andrew Class, the flyboy we've seen at Ugly Dojo shows, is going to take on Christian Sky. That's going to be something interesting. Zach Bay taking on Escobar. Buck James taking on Travis Alexander, who we may eventually get here on this show, this very program, probably in a couple of weeks. See No Evil, okay. Paras Singh will be taking on Chima. I hope that boy can run. I don't know who wants to get in the ring with Chima. The Melf Hunter is going to take on Sergio Santana. The Prospect Championship title will be on the line when Noah Palma takes on RC Nasty, RCNYST. I don't know how to, arsonist. There you go. I bet you that's what it is. Arsonist. I can eventually spell these out. All those matches going to take place, it looks like, tomorrow at the Prospect Show. Went through those. So that's tomorrow. Yuba City. The Prospect shows are supposed to be a fun time. Great show tomorrow night.
Yes.
Limited seating, so you'll have to check it out. You can check out Pro Championship Wrestling through Facebook. I think the link's in the description below. You can figure out there where to get tickets for the show. Or go to PCW NorCal. That's PCWNorcal.com. PCW NorCal for information. Limited seatings. Get your tickets. Go out and check out that event.
Lots of good stuff. Lots of action, folks. Just up and down the street from you.
Yeah, if you're up in Northern California, you want to take a quick drive. Sacramento, you're about an hour out there. Get up to Yuba City. Check it out. That's going to be the Prospect Show. A lot of fun stuff going on there. Hoodslam, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Hoodslam is going down tomorrow night. We had originally planned, but it just didn't work out. Things did not come together for us to get over there. So Hoodslam's Poptopia is taking place tomorrow. Lots of great stuff going on there. The championship, Diva Mania going down. The championship, Milo versus Becca. That's going down tomorrow night at the Continental Club in Oakland. We have the James Gang versus Kenny K. Yes, the James Gang is going to do it. And who's going to have Kenny K's back? We're going to have to wait and see. Badu Tito taking on Kita Murray. Kayate Murray. I don't know.
Oh, Badu Tito. See, that would have been one I would have, me personally, would have enjoyed meeting. But that's just me, the New Japan guy over here.
I'm trying to see if there's any other announced matches for this show tomorrow. They have Reptilios coming up on the 15th, so that's next Saturday. Another busy day for us for sure, which we'll get into that a little bit. I'm just trying to look and see if there's any more Poptopia matches that we should be talking about. This is going to be a fun time. We wish we could have got everything worked out. It just didn't happen the way we wanted it to, unfortunately, right now. So yeah, Pop Tuppy tomorrow in Oakland. The first Friday, Hoodslam, always doing something special. And then they got on the 15th, they're gonna have a big show. So lots of stuff to get in there and check out.
I'm hoping one day when it comes to the independent wrestling that we love to go watch and see everybody do their thing. When is someone nearby going to get Zilla Fatu out here to do some work? I'd love to see this man up close and personal do his thing and not get chopped by him. So don't get any ideas, but just to watch, because the last thing I want to do is get chopped by someone that big. Okay.
Yes. No, I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have breaking news that just hit. That's why I'm looking at my phone. Breaking news. Breaking news today. We've had a couple breaking news things for us, at least on our end. Just got the message, just got the notification. March 1st, the Value of Wrestling is going to be at Puppet Wars. So we will be covering everything Puppet Wars. It is officially in the book. It is happening. It's not just a question. It is official. So March 1st, the Value of Wrestling, Puppet Wars, the return of Puppet Wars.
Yeah, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, and there might be something else going down. There might be something else that may be breaking. But we'll keep that in the back pocket. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, Puppet Wars over in the Bay Area. Let me see if I can pull up all that. Oh, there we go. Yes, Puppet Wars going down March 1st, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Can I get any information? Is this it? It's going to be in Alameda at the Almanac Beer Company.
Sounds like a good time.
Yes, it'll be a great time. Yeah, it's going to be at 651B West Tower Avenue in Alameda, California. Almanac Brewing Company. It should be a great time. We know Matt Carlos, Christina Von Erie, and the Flying Lion Marcus Lewis are going to be going at it in a triple threat match. Let's see who else is going to be there. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see as more matches come out. But a lot of people on the advertisement that I hope we get to see there. This may be the chance we get to catch up with the Stoner Brothers. Will they be there? We'll have to wait and see. Puppet Wars, March 1st.
Sounds like a party. Sounds like a party.
And recently announced Stockton Con. Ladies and gentlemen, your boys will be there on Saturday, February 15th for Stockton Con. We are going to meet with Joe Henry. We'll be there to see our boy, the one and only, the great, the voice of Buzz, the voice of Stockton Con, the voice that's been great to us, the man behind a lot of the magic, the original WWE ID guy, sort of, kind of, I should say. The Rock promo champion. I mean, the list goes on and on. The voice of so many things. He's supposed to be at the Super Bowl this weekend doing something. He's doing event after event. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finally get to catch up. 1 year in the making. It's been 1 year since our first getting him on the giving us a shout out. 1 year later, here we are. It's going to be a fun time. AJ Kurz, can't wait to see you, our buddy, our friend AJ. Always ready to see him.
He's already out there. Like, he had a big old thing today and gearing up for this Sunday's game. So he's already busy.
No, he's a busy boy doing a lot of things. I bet he'll be in Las Vegas also doing a lot of things around that time and era. But speaking of Stockton, Booker T was scheduled. Booker T can't make it because Vengeance Day, NXT Vengeance Day goes on the same Sunday. He was scheduled for Sunday, but I guess Vengeance Day is going on Sunday too. NXT Vengeance Day on February 16th. So what did that do to Stockton Con? Well, they reached out and they found a replacement for Booker T. Wasn't able to make it in less than a couple hours. Like, they announced this a couple hours ago, and they just recently announced within the last 30 minutes that legends and should be Hall of Famers, the tag team of the 80s, the WWE's version of what they wanted to be the Road Warriors, WCW, the NWA, and a lot of other places had Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom, as we know them when they came to WWE. And WWE wanted to build their own, and they created the team known as Demolition. Yes, Axe and Smash, Bill Eddy and Barry Darso are going to be at Stockton Con on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in full get-up. They're going to have all their makeup on. So if you want to meet Axe and Smash or Demolition, if you want to go through a throwback, there you go. Saturday, of course, you're going to get to go see, if you believe, the TNA heavyweight champion who recently made his Royal Rumble debut, the one and only Joe Henry, and we will definitely be there. I have this here, still holding it. His first ever action figure. I know what I'm getting signed by him. That should be.
Yeah, hopefully we're just getting signatures, folks. Pray for. Let's hope.
I don't know if we'll get a choppy. I'm not going to put that out in the universe with him.
Don't do that.
Who we need to get a choppy from is going to be in the Bay Area tomorrow night. And I wish we had a way in. I wish we had a way there. I wish a lot of things. Because your date with Destiny is sitting right here on the cusp. Hey, is anybody in here? Can we get an interview maybe? That's who we need to sit down and do a full interview with right here on the channel. We got to throw out the challenge. I know it's got to be thrown out. I know the buzz has got to exist. Somebody's got to be whispering in his ear. Titus Alexander, we want you to come on the Value Wrestling. We would like to sit down and do a whole interview. But most importantly, this man right here, the big man, wants to get a chop by you. He wants you to join the Choppy Hall of Fame. He wants to put your name right up there with Big Ugly for all the right reasons. Why not? We need to put those names together in the Choppy Hall of Fame. We need the next contender to step up to play that role right here. Titus Alexander, yes, he's going to be in action. Coming up here tomorrow night, and we'll go to that one. Not only that, this is a card that would be worth every dollar of every minute of the day, ladies and gentlemen. If you really want, I know there's the Prospect Show in Yuba City. I don't want to take anything away from that. Please go check that out if you want to. If you're a Hoodslam fan, there is definitely that. But good God Almighty. I don't even know where to begin. Tomorrow night, Big Time Wrestling in the New York Pavilion in Newark, California. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time 7:30. 20% of ticket sales being donated to the LA Wildfire Relief. So it's also some of this money is going to a good cause. Ladies and gentlemen, this card is stacked. Oh, yeah. Sandra Mooney is going to take on Vivia Van and Johnny Robbie in a triple threat. It looks like that's for a championship match. Los Suavecitos and Dom Circus is going to take on Starboy Charlie, the Flying Lion Marcus Lewis, and your boy, the one and only Ja Jewel, who we've seen in action. They're going to team up a 6-man tag match there. That's going to be fun. Too Fresh versus Los Ricos. In a 4-way dance, you have JT Thorne, Vinny Massaro, Brett the Threat, and Jerry the Gigolo, who fears the value of wrestling to this day, is going to be in action. And then you got the top matches on this card. Powerhouse Hobbs, after being used on AEW TV, recently getting an AEW heavyweight title match against the leader of the Death Riders, Shawn Moxley, coming up a little short. Powerhouse Hobbs is going to be at Big Time Wrestling taking on Alan Angels one-on-one. That's going to be a match for the ages. And then our boys in a way, I can't deny this, Timothy Thatcher, we just saw at SPW Loyalty, who we'll see again at SPW Love is Pain. And probably through most of the beginning of this year, Timothy Thatcher is going to be around SPW for a minute. He's taking on Titus Alexander, the man of the hour, the man we are calling out, the man that the big man here wants to get the big chop from next. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just some of the matches. And, of course, it's the 2025 Kirk White Memorial Battle Royal, and there's going to be a Battle Royal with a deck of stacked superstars. All the names I've already said will probably be in that, with a whole plethora of extra stars that I'm trying to get to. we said all these guys. I mean, here's the list they're going to give me. Vinny Massaro, Brett the Threat, Los Suavecitos. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yes.
JT Thorne, and our boy, Big Ugly, is making his big time wrestling debut. As I understand it, he's making his big time wrestling debut in the 2025 Kirk White Memorial Battle Royal at Big Time Wrestling. Also, Alan Angels is going to be in there. Mando Rico, Titus Alexander. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be legendary. Talk about a battle royal. You see CM Punk, John Cena, and Roman Reigns standing in the middle of the Royal Rumble. What if you went to Big Time Wrestling, watched the battle royal, and saw two men, as in Big Ugly and Titus Alexander, standing in the middle of this battle royal, staring face to face? What if it came down to these two men in the very end? That right there, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
You know,
Love
you
to see that.
talked about the card. You talked about the card, and mind you, Johnny Robbie was just on JPW TV a couple of weeks back, and I just talked about her not that long ago. So I mean, that's another solid woman talent to see live. If that tickles your fancy a little bit, so to speak. I mean, women's wrestling out here is hot too, so got to enjoy it.
The man who fears the value of wrestling is going to be in the Battle Royal. Yes, the 2025 Kirk White Memorial Battle Royal. Jerry Gigolo, the man who fears the value of wrestling, is going to be in there. The Flying Lion, Marcus Lewis, Ray Rico going to be in there. Too Fresh, Starboy Charlie, Dom Cirrus, I believe it is. Our boy WWID, Jack Cartwheel, scheduled to be in this Battle Royal. Jaw Jewel,
Yep.
All those top names are just the names that I've seen listed here to be in there. Hey, ugly, if you're in there with the cartwheel, can you cartwheel too? I'd like to know. I'd like to see a cartwheel from Big Ugly. Wouldn't that be entertainment? Don't hate. I just wonder. Can we see a Big Ugly cartwheel? Because I'm sure it would be big and it would be ugly.
Oh my goodness.
We love you, brother. All love.
Nothing but love and respect, man. That was great.
No, that'd be great. That'd be high entertainment to a whole new level. Man, Big Time Wrestling over in Newark, over in the Bay. Doors open at 6:30, bell time at 7:30 p.m. That is going to be a show for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a show of shows worth every minute, every second of it. 20% of the ticket sales go to the LA Fire Wild. Right? Did I read that? No, let me take that back. No, that is the one. 20% of the ticket sales donated to the LA Wildfire Relief. Always got to make sure I'm reading the right thing.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a show. Today is the last day to purchase your advance tickets. Will be removed from Eventbrite at 11:59. So if you want to buy tickets now, there will be. All remaining tickets will be available at the door tomorrow. Check out our raffle for Adopt by My Block. We will be raffling off a WWE ringside chair signed by It's Me, Bailey. Yes, a ringside chair being raffled off. Raffle tickets are $10. All proceeds go to Adopt My Block. For animals. So you can check all that out right there. Ladies and gentlemen, you could buy a raffle ticket and win a signed ringside Bailey chair. That would be awesome.
Well, you got to understand, too, Big Time Wrestling BTW is her stomping grounds. That's where she came from. So, yeah, of course, they would have that kind of stuff to give away to a fan when they buy a raffle ticket for something big. It's good stuff.
So tickets are on sale. Ringside tickets are sold out. There's none left. Tickets are, if you buy them online right now, $33 with they're $34 with a $4 fee. For adults, kids 12 and under is $12.50 with a $2.50 51 cent VAT on numbers. I don't know why they're not. Anyways, if you want to buy tickets, you can definitely do that. Eventbrite for the 2025 Kirk White Memorial Battle Royal tickets. Yeah.
Oof. Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
A great time.
No, that's gonna be a show for the ages right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be a show you want to go check out for sure. We'd love to be there. I just don't think it's gonna work out for us tomorrow at night.
Nah. Bump, bump, bump. Wah, wah, wah. Where's that horn at?
So that's tomorrow night, and then things kick off a Saturday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, February 8th. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to go back over in the Bay Area, it's going to be East Bay Pro Wrestling. They're going to be live in action. East Bay Pro Wrestling bringing you Fangs Out. Fangs Out is going to be a heck of a match, or a heck of a show from top to bottom. The card looks definitely stacked. Fangs Out coming to you at East Bay Pro Wrestling. It's going to be taking place in Pacheco, California. That's 110 2nd Avenue, Suite D8, Pacheco, California. Doors are bell time at 7 p.m. Tickets for front row $25. Kids are $20. Or adults, front row is $25. Adult general admission is $20. Kids 12 and under are $15. Card subject to change. This is a cash only event. But on this card, you're going to have wild card Bryson Andrews taking on Anthony Nova. Dreamy Drew going to take on the Wildfire Chris Blaze. The PSG Showcase champion is going to be on the line when Travis Alexander challenges the champion Jack, the Big Chilla Tracy. The PSG championship on the line when Flyboy Andrew Cash takes on Brandon Nash. And in a tag team triple threat match, NGA taking on Mohawk, and they will be taking on the All Day Crew. Can this be the night for All Day Crew to pick up some tag team gold in the year 2025?
Wow. That'd be great. That's great. Man, I'm over here. I'm just kind of hunting around right now, and just something that popped off. Apparently, formerly known as Jinder Mahal calling out Matt Cardona.
Oh.
That should be a good one. Gotta love the independence on that end.
Anywho, also Fangs Out East Bay Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship match. The big title going to be on the line when when Sims defends that title against the one and only challenger, our boy Choopy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Mexican winner will El Chupacabra is going to take on the champion Sims in East Bay Pro Wrestling Fangs Out. You can't have a show called Fangs Out without the one and only Choopy, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. That'll be a solid match. That's an enjoyable one. Just thinking about that. There you go.
And that's just going down. That's what's going to go down on Saturday. East Bay Pro Wrestling, Pacheco, California. Check it out. Yep. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. It's just getting better and bigger as the weekend goes along. That's this weekend. Next weekend it's a loaded event all the way across the board. Total Wrestling Federation going to have a show on Saturday. Of course, SPW having their show on Sunday. Ugly Dojo having their Ugly Dojo Matinee Mayhem on next Saturday. That's February 15th. Stockton Con going both February 15th and 16th, 2 days events. One day you can come out and meet Joe Henry. That's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, you can come back and meet Demolition Action Smasher doing their thing.
Damn. Ugly Dojo doing the Matinee Mayhem on the same day. I mean, that'd be a hell of a day for us if we did pull that off.
It'd be a little bit hard for us.
Yeah.
To cover both those events since the doors to Stockton Con open at 11 a.m. And of course, we got to catch up with our buddy and talk with him a little bit.
Yes, that's what we need to do.
So we will see. Of course, on the 15th, you can catch a lot. I mean, Total Wrestling Federation, their bell starts at 6 p.m. That show is going to be up at Tuolumne, California at the Veterans Memorial Hall. So you can catch Ugly Dojo in Sacramento, and then you could head straight out Old 16 out into the country, up towards Jackson, into Tuolumne, head that way, and catch this action right after that action.
A full day of wrestling, folks. Enjoy it.
But yeah, it's going to be some great stuff. The matches getting stacked, shows getting stacked. Independent wrestling is alive and well here in Northern California. Some great stuff going on, no doubt. Always popping off.
Oh,
yeah.
And we say it all the time. It's not that far from anybody. I mean, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away, depending on what direction you want to go.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a whole day out of it, depending on where you want to go. You can make a day out of the event, end the day there. Always something fun and enjoyable to check out from top to bottom. So, I mean, it's just, paying attention, following all these wonderful organizations on Facebook and their social medias. Ugly Dojo on Facebook, Ugly Dojo on YouTube and Instagram. Stay up to date because you're going to find all the information about what they're doing, what's going on there.
Yeah.
And staying on top of it. Lots of great stuff coming up. February is going to be hot. It's going to be a busy month. Unfortunately, we have nothing to do today or tomorrow. We thought we were going to do something. It just didn't happen. Isn't going to work out. So now it's, we sit and wait. But when next weekend kicks off, ladies and gentlemen, we go Stockton Con on February 15th. And then we go to SPW Love is Pain, which is a loaded card on the 16th. And then the following Friday, we are at the Ugly Dojo show in Sacramento, California. For that big event. We'll talk more about that next week. And then on the 22nd, California Championship Wrestling.
Yep.
So Mr. Z will have to connect and make sure everything's still lined up there and get us a show up time and make sure all those things are connected so we can get there and do our thing for them. And then the next weekend we go into the Puppet Wars, and then we're off again. So solid stuff coming up in 2025. This weekend is hot, ladies and gentlemen. We touched it from top to bottom. Hoodslam in Oakland. And then you have the Prospect Show in Yuba City with Pro Championship Wrestling. And that's PCWNorCal.com to check out tickets for that event in Yuba City. Hoodslam, of course, very much right there. And, of course, the show of shows. I think I hate to sell anybody short, don't want to, but I mean, I think Big Time Wrestling's got it set for Friday night. If you really want a top build card, I mean, that is just a stacked house.
Here's the thing. Both shows are going to be great. BTW is going to be your family-friendly event, but if you're looking for a party, if you're looking to get down and funky, then Hoodslam is your go-to. We'll just leave it at that. Adults only party in one hand.
If you want to party all night, Hoodslam. But if you want to see some great, I mean, I can't help it. I mean, I just listed off a ton of names that are going to be in that battle royal, which we love and adore. I mean, that's just going to be awesome. And then you're talking about Alan Angels and Powerhouse Hobbs locking up. You're talking about Timothy Thatcher and Titus Alexander. What else do you need? I know.
A hotel, because it's going to be a long night.
It's got to be a long night. Yeah, you're right. It's a damn shame. We're going to have to get hooked up with we got to get hooked up with Titus Alexander. Hopefully we can get him on the channel and do an interview, a sit down, an in-depth interview with Titus Alexander. And then hopefully one day we can sign and seal the deliver. We can enter him into the Choppy Choppy Hall of Fame, put him right up there where he belongs. He definitely deserves it. We need to make that happen. Somebody can help us with that hookup eventually.
Yeah. Sorry, you told me to message. CCW, and so I'm in the midst of trying to figure that out. See what time they need us at the venue. You know, get things squared off that way too.
No, it's going to be fun this weekend. Solid East Bay Pro Wrestling on Saturday, so I mean you can really do some great stuff. See some great action on Friday, and then hang out in the Bay. Come back to the Bay for Saturday's East Bay Pro Wrestling. it's just getting better. And then the next weekend, it's just going to be a solid weekend of professional wrestling.
We stated it last week. It was like, if anyone thinks that that wrestling isn't good out here, they are dead wrong. It is beautiful out here. There is something for anybody, anywhere out here. I mean, just the name value alone of what we've seen and who we've seen, a who's who. I mean, enjoy your wrestling, folks. It's everywhere.
That's okay. And if you really want to be bored out of your mind, this the Saturday 15th, Stockton Con's going on. The Ugly Dojo Prospect Show, Total Wrestling Federation up in Tuolumne is going down. But if you really want to find some good wrestling, not really, but if you want to see the Grand Slam from Australia, that's taking place on Saturday. And they're going to have the Death Riders, the team of John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli, take on the team of Cope and Jay White. Your Switchblade
Why
has
they
been...
do my boy like that? Why they do my boy like that?
Also, in breaking news today, SPW has announced the match, the SPW Tag Team Championship match at Love is Pain on February 16th. Is going to take place when the Appeal, Nathan Brick, Jason Xavier, and Jack Tracy will defend those titles against the 8th Day. Now, Father Uday and Brother Tracy are two of the names I know. I do not know the other name of the other person at this time. I am looking into figuring out who makes up the 8th Day. The 8th Day coming out of Texas. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're coming all the way from Texas for this big event, the 8th Day.
Oh, is that another name that's coming from somewhere to come and put
another name from somewhere else coming out here to check out SPW and what they're doing in California with independent wrestling for sure. The 8th Day.
Ooh. That is going to be a fun one. The 16th will be definitely a fun day for us. We're going to be busy, but we're going to have fun doing it.
Busy. You know it. We know it. February going to be hot. March even hotter now that we got Puppet Wars. There's something else we have in March 17th, March 22nd. It's building up and coming quickly. Can't wait to see it. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a fun time.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll have to double check my calendar for that one because I know one of those weekends. Yeah, the 16th and the 22nd, we have SPW, and then we have Roman Warriors and Lodi. I got to make sure I keep the weekend open so I can celebrate his birthday.
SPW is the 17th, not the 16th. In March.
March. The 7th. What do you? Hold on.
March.
It says March 16th. That's a Sunday.
Do what?
March 16th is a Sunday.
Let's see here. That can't be right. Oh, it is. Okay, so it is the 16th. That's weird.
Thank you.
Huh, okay. So March 16th.
I got to make...
Yep.
Yeah.
So it'll be that Sunday, SPW. That following Saturday, the 22nd, will be Rebel Warriors Championship Wrestling. The first is going to be Puppet Wars. Possibly a couple more getting thrown in there. We will have to see.
Man, we're only in February, and it just keeps getting busier for us. It's beautiful.
And we're only building to April when the biggest event in professional in independent wrestling in California in the SPW history is going to take place when the 25th anniversary show, One Supreme Night, on April 27th takes place, the fourth Sunday in April, the weekend after WrestleMania. SPW is going to put on a banger. Guarantee you. News, rumors, and everything that is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, when you have a little bit of an inside taste, you're just like, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, SPW's 25th anniversary show, One Supreme Night, is going to be something that is never going to be forgotten. There's a lot of chatter.
Somebody. That's what he wants to do. He wants to go one-on-one with somebody. He wants his moment under the bright lights.
Nah, I think we're okay. That's all right. The man that wants the night under the lights is Mr. Z when he gets shot by somebody who, well, let's just say somebody might be there.
Well, I get my moment. Thank you very much, folks.
Somebody might be there to make your dreams come true.
Hey, it's my moment at One Supreme Night. I just said I wanted my moment. So
there you go.
I will gladly take that moment. I can't step in the ring yet, so I'll take that moment.
First you need to do a little training before you can step in the ring like that.
Oh, yeah, I know. But you get what I'm saying. I can't step in the ring, but I will damn sure get my moment one way or another. But you, on the other hand, we'll have to see if we get you a hardcore match with somebody. You take it out in the back somewhere on the soccer field.
Who knows? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. We've been here. We can't wait to hear from all of you and all the great action. Check it all out. We're excited. We're going to keep you updated. Join us next week when we bring you another IWCP. There'll be no SmackDown review shows. I think all review shows may just happen on Sunday nights where we review everything that went down. If there was any highlights, I don't know if we're going to do directly after Raw, after SmackDown shows anymore. We'll see how it goes, how we're feeling. It is hard to sit there for 3 hours and watch this stuff some days and then try to still be motivated to come up and talk about it. So it's an interesting place where we are. Maybe that means we got to fill it in with some other new programs and other things. Of course, Dark Side of the Ring about to return to TV, so that'll definitely be up on the channel. We'll be talking about that once that happens again, so that'll be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Value Wrestling. This is your independent wrestling community podcast. Be ready for this weekend Prospect Show, Yuba City, Friday. Hoodslam, Oakland, California, Friday. Big Time Wrestling, Newark, California, Friday. 3 great shows. Pacheco, California, East Bay Pro Wrestling, Fangs Out, Saturday. If you want some great wrestling action this week, you go check out any one of those great shows. It'll be wonderful. If we figure it out, or if we get the connection, if we can make magic happen, we can snap our fingers and get out there. We may be at Big Time Wrestling. Not my wrestling. I know on the Big Time, but that's a Big Time on the Big Time spelled with a Y. Why? Because, well, I'm just made that way. Anywho, believe that, buy into it. We are better than you, and you know it. We are the best in the business. They just haven't found us yet, and as soon as they do, they're going to know the value of wrestling is where we vow to put the value back into wrestling. Like always, we are here to be contenders, not pretenders. You better believe it, ladies and gentlemen. The value of wrestling, growing, blending, and making things happen, rocking it out like it's never been done before. Keep an eye out. The value wrestling may be coming to an arena near you. Mr. Z, say your thing. Tell them good night.
Good night, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on the next one. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications. Give this a big old thumbs up. And make sure you're subscribed.